So today we're gonna play Legos, and we're gonna make like a whole city. I'm gonna get some plates for the city. These are really heavy.
The plates are heavy?
Yeah,
Why the plate?
really heavy.
Why the plates so heavy?
I'm just kidding with you, bruh.
Welcome everybody. This is pretty cool what we're doing. It's the first time we're using the new camera. Maybe we'll record some of this content for our first podcast with Ollie. That's episode 400 over here.
Dad, I already did my first podcast.
Well, what are we building?
A city!
Oh, a city. Well, what do you love about Legos?
I love about Legos is that I can get my arms ready and I can just build some cool stuff with my dad.
And why don't you tell everybody the two different types of Legos that we have here? We have some that are new and some that are from where?
Some that are from old school.
From where?
From old school.
But what's old school mean?
Old school means like a long time ago when my dad was a kid.
So these are my Legos from when I was a kid, and we have a nice mix of them. For example, these are old base plates that I've had from when I was Oliver's age, which is pretty cool over here. This is my original Lego box with a lot of my pieces in here. And when we started with Legos, which set did we start with? What type of Legos? What are they called?
Duplos.
And Duplos are what?
They're like big, ginormous Legos.
Yeah, but they're for little kids, and they teach you what?
Like how to build Legos and like stuff.
Yeah.
How to build like Legos and stuff. And Dad, can you help me build this?
You want to put these together?
Yeah, I want to put these together.
Right. So what we want to do is we want to match up the roads so they turn, right? So if this one goes here, we're gonna just talk. How do you want to connect it? Like this?
I want to connect it like this.
Oh, and then we're gonna put. What do you want to put something in the middle? Well, no, there's no road there, but you can go like this, and then we'll find another connector after. How about like this? And Ollie, what's one of your favorite things about playing Legos?
Favorite things about playing Legos? All the creativity that we make.
Oh, okay. So what else did we start this week?
We started this week.
What sport did we start this week?
We started baseball this week.
And what team are you on?
I'm on the Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays. In the Merrick Baseball League?
Merrick Baseball League.
How are you going to connect them? You have to line them up. We're not going to make weird sounds when we're making videos. We're not making weird sounds. Look how it connects. You have to line up the greens like that, see? Okay, so what are we going to build on our city here?
I'm playing it down. We're going to make like stuff. Can I make something, Daddy?
What are we going to make?
I'm going to make like a cool abandoned ship.
Abandoned ship on the road?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So tell me about baseball. How do you think your first practice went in baseball?
Good.
Yeah, tell me about your team.
My team is really good.
Yeah, there's some kids that have played before, and then there's other kids like you that have not played yet, right?
Yeah. My friend Jaden played for 2 years, and he's on the Blue Jays. I know a lot about Jaden.
Why is Jaden a good friend?
Because I knew him for a long time, 3.5 years, actually.
Is he in your class?
Yes, he is.
Oh, cool. Tell everyone, what grade are you in?
Grade 11?
Yeah, what grade are you
I'm
in?
first.
And what's your teacher's name?
Miss Klein.
Okay.
She's very nice.
Okay, and what's your favorite thing to do in school?
Recess.
No. Aside from recess, what subject do you love to do?
Subject science.
Why is science your favorite subject?
Because I like doing experiments.
Okay. Do you like chemistry? Do you like physics? What does physics mean?
Physics means like stuff that's fun to do.
Or physics is how things move and why do they move and how they change.
Yes.
Okay. And do you like reading?
Not that much.
Okay, well, let's talk about the book. What book are you reading right now?
Dogman.
First of all, we saw the Dogman movie. It was awesome. What did you love about the Dogman movie?
The Dogman movie, it's really funny.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character in Dogman?
Dog man.
So tell everyone out there the story of Dog Man, because if they don't know what Dog Man means, how does Dog Man? What happened?
So there's like this officer. He had a dog. A bomb seriously hurted them, and then the ambulance put the dog's head onto the man's body, and that made Dog Man.
Oh my! And what kind of adventures did they go on?
They solved crimes. They did a lot of stuff.
And it came from a book, right? It came from a graphic novel cartoon book, right?
Yeah, and the person who made Dog Man also made Captain Underpants.
I did not know that, dude.
A lot of people didn't know that.
Okay. And why do you love the book so much?
It's because it's interesting and it has lots of mysteries.
Lots of mysteries. What kind of mysteries do you like?
I like funny mysteries.
How could a mystery be funny?
A mystery can be funny if they go on funny journeys and do funny stuff.
That's pretty cool. And what about math? Do you like math?
Yeah, it's really easy.
What kind of math are you learning right now?
I learn reading math.
What is reading math? I don't understand what reading. Much different than the math. And when Uncle Ricky and Daddy went to school and Mommy, our math was very hard, and there was not a lot of words. But your math now has so many words in it, right?
Yeah.
What are you learning now? What kind of math?
I'm learning reading math.
Yeah, but what?
Read a lot.
Like adding, dividing, subtraction, fractions.
We do subtraction.
What does subtraction mean?
Subtraction means when you add stuff.
No, I think subtraction means
minus.
When you take away stuff, right?
And a plus means when you add stuff.
Plus means when you add stuff. So who is your best friend in school that's not Jaden?
Best friend, Brody de Placido.
Brody, and what do you like about Brody?
He's funny.
What do you think makes a good friend?
Being nice.
Okay, and what else?
Listening, to be good with them, and lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. Okay. Let's talk about the other sport that you do aside from baseball. You've been doing for almost 2.5 years. What is it?
2.5 years, Jujitzu.
Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And what belt are you?
Green white belt with 1 stripe.
And where do you train? What's the name of the school?
The school? Wait, what school?
The school where you train Jiu-Jitsu. What's the place called?
It's called Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Well, Soka.
Soka.
Okay, so tell me what you love about Jiu-Jitsu.
Jiu-Jitsu? I like fighting.
Well, but that's not what it's all about. What did they teach you in Jiu-Jitsu?
They teach you how to fight, do lots of stuff, and when you're in a fight, you can do Jiu-Jitsu moves.
Oh, and it's to be defensive, right? You want to try to not have a fight, but if you get into a fight, you want to be able to protect yourself, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what's the hardest move that you've had to learn?
The Americana.
The Americana. Tell us what the Americana is.
The Americana is like a choke.
And why would you have to choke somebody?
Because when you're in a fight with a bad guy, maybe you can choke him.
Okay, but when they teach you in Jiu-Jitsu, what do they teach you if you're hurting somebody or if someone has you in a hold and you're practicing? How do you get out of it?
Okay.
What's it called?
Wait, what?
What do you call if you wanna tap out?
Tap out.
And what does tapping out do?
It means that if something hurts, or if you hurt something, and lots of stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about somebody else. Let's talk about, who do you live with in this house?
I live in this house with my sister Nina, Daddy, and Mommy.
Okay, let's talk about your sister Nina. What is your favorite thing about your sister Nina?
She's really nice.
Okay, and what do you love to do with Nina?
I love to do lots of stuff.
Like what?
Play with her. Lots of stuff.
Okay, and what do you don't like what Nina does?
fight with me.
Oh my God, what does she fight with you about?
Not. She usually fights with me rarely.
A lot more than usual.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A worker at Google.
Why Google?
Because I want to make cool stuff.
Okay. Do you think that when you go to work in like 12, 13 years, do you think Google's still going to be around?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, what kind of cool stuff are you going to make?
Cool stuff? Like cool technology, a lot of stuff.
What kind of technology are you going to make?
I'm going to make like cool technology.
But what do you think is missing right now that you would want to have if you're creating cool technology?
If I'm creating a new car.
A new car, like better than the Tesla Cybertruck?
Yeah, like a car that can fly.
You know, they're making cars right now that fly, but they're not quite there yet. Some of them are. I think you're going to invent a car that flies. So when you go to college, where do you want to go to college? Do you have any idea?
I already know the college I'm going to.
Oh, already? What college are you going to?
I already know I'm going to Kennedy.
No, that's high school, but what college do you think you're going to go to? Do you want to go to college in New York, or do you want to go somewhere out of the state, in a different state?
Somewhere out of the state.
Oh, what state do you think you want to go to?
Texas.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's talk about food. What is Oliver's favorite thing to eat?
Yes, it is.
No, you have to tell, because these people don't know what you like to eat.
My favorite food is like French fries and chicken nuggets.
So you would eat that every day if you had to?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And what do you dip it into?
Ketchup.
And what do you put on your ketchup? Ketchup.
Ketchup.
I put ketchup on my ketchup?
Yeah.
Okay, and
on my team, I'm number 7.
So what people need to know is Oliver is one of the funniest. I think he's the funniest boy that I've ever met in my entire life. And I'm not just saying that because he's my kid. I think he's funny. Why don't you tell everybody a joke?
Where does the baby ghost go during the day? To the day scare.
To the day scare. I like that one.
To the day scare. Because ghosts scare people.
Oh, I love it. Okay, Ollie, one last thing. I want you to stop for 1 second with the Legos and look at the camera. And I want you to make a wish for the future, a wish for yourself, and a wish for the world. What's the wish that you have for the world?
For the world? For the world, I hope most of the people in the world don't die.
Oh, what are they going to die from?
I hope they don't die from anything.
Oh, that's a really nice thing. And what wish do you have for Mommy, Daddy, and Nina?
I hope they have good luck.
Good luck? Well, I have good luck, and Mommy has good luck, and Nina has good luck because you're in our life. Now, last but not least, the last question for the podcast.
Okay.
What wish does Ollie have for himself? Which wish does Ollie want to make?
I want to make a wish to myself that be a good boy. Be a good boy.
I think you could do it because I think you're the best boy in the world, and I love you more than anything on this earth, and I am the luckiest daddy in the entire world that I have the most perfect son. Do you know when I was young, I said, you know what? When I grow up and I have a family and kids, I can't wait to have a son, and I'm going to treat him like Grandpa Richie raised me and Uncle Ricky, and I'm going to give you everything that you need to be successful, and I'm going to teach you, and I'm not going to let you get away with things, and I'm going to let you make mistakes because you learn from your mistakes, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like when we played baseball this morning, what did you learn?
I learned how to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you learned how to do a lot of stuff. Well, come over here. We have to say goodbye on the show. Come sit next to me. We have to say goodbye to everybody. Come say goodbye.
Second.
Anything else you want to say to everybody before we end the podcast?
Good luck.
Good luck from Ollie. Well, thank you. This is episode 400, recorded in my basement, trying something a little bit different today. I want to thank everybody for joining us on the podcast. You can't connect with Ollie because he's not really on social media. Maybe on YouTube one of these days. But please follow the podcast. You know where to find out more at thepodcast.com. Follow us on all the social media channels and catch us next week for another good episode of the podcast. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.